Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're here in Sandy today doing a sewer scope. Got the camera pushed out 113 feet out, and now we're going to record it and pull it back and see what we find. We're at 10302 Clearview Drive. Today is July 19th, 2022. So this first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. Looks like a good connection there. And it looks like you have a little bit of PVC stubbed out from the road. You'll notice a little bit of running water. I've been running water through a tub drain to help push my camera out. This looks like a clay line. Little tiny offset there where the pipes have slipped a little bit. That creates a little bit of a lip where waste could potentially get stuck and create a blockage, but that's a pretty minor one. I'm more pointing it out as an example of what I'm looking for. You don't want offsets, but that was a little baby one. It's a good sign that no waste was caught on it. It doesn't take much to create a blockage. I mean, that could get something caught on it just right, but it's definitely a smaller one. No standing water so far. A little running water from, as I said, me running some water, but that's okay. It's staying above my camera head. So far, so good. That's a clean out, it looks like. I didn't see it, but usually have one out in the front yard. A lot of times it's buried, but that's what it is. Alright, there's a little bit of standing water. Still not too bad. It's getting closer to, it's getting taller, higher. Not ideal. When you have standing water like that, that indicates some improper grade. Oh, there's some big roots. I'd recommend having those jetted out. When you have roots like that, you can have them hydro-jetted, where they blast them out with high pressure water. And that'll prevent waste from getting stuck on it. I think that would be a good idea. And then we just transition to cast iron. Cast iron is oftentimes the weakest link. It gets very rough and rusty. It can catch debris like that piece of toilet paper caught on the side of it. It can create blockages. Eventually cast iron will need to be replaced. I would recommend getting the insurance on this line. There's a bunch more debris. That's a wet wipe. You definitely want to avoid wet wipes when you have cast iron. Even if it says they're flushable, don't do it. There's more wet wipes. And there's a bunch of standing water, so that's a belly that we're in. Now we're coming up the stack, so it's just at the very bottom. You have a little bit of a flat spot. It's not very long. Not ideal. When water has to build up to drain, waste can get stuck on that low section and create a blockage. I wish I had a crystal ball and could say whether it would create a blockage or not, but it's tough to guess. For the age, that cast iron looked kind of rough. I mean, I see cast iron from houses built in the 1920s fairly often. It's not like it's all been replaced, but the cast iron on this house, for the age of it, looks pretty rough. It's not very smooth. You could have it coated, which is where they use a chain cutter, and that'll definitely smooth it out a lot. That'll allow things to drain better. It cuts a small section off, mostly all of the rust, and so that's something to look into as well. I'm going to end this recording now.